Good evening. Thank you for joining me for Blugold News Now Halftime Edition. My name is Brianne Liga, and coming up for you tonight, we'll tell you about a popular campus scene that's getting a facelift and about a two-time Grammy Award winner, coming to Eau Claire. But first, leaders at UW Eau Claire are calling out against the Campus Carry Act that was introduced by the Wisconsin State Assembly earlier this week in the wake of school shootings across the country. The last one was on October 9th at Texas Southern University. The bill allows those with concealed carry licenses to bring weapons inside of the UW system campus buildings, including classrooms and sporting event centers like Zorn and Carson Park. Student body president Jake Rassi said in a press release, quote, "The possible unintended consequences of having more guns present could complicate police responses to active shooting situations and increase the likelihood of an innocent bystander being wounded." He said the university works closely with UW police to ensure low response times and the safety of students and faculty. UW Eau Claire got a visit from the head of its class on Wednesday. University of Wisconsin System President Ray Cross hosted a listening session to get input from students, faculty, and community members about a strategic plan for the university. A common theme was keeping recent graduates in Eau Claire, as the community population ages with many people retiring. The data collected from the 55 who attended on Wednesday will be added to data from the other 13 UW schools to find out how the UW system can better serve its students and the state. UW Eau Claire has been called Wisconsin's most beautiful campus. A new project on campus hopes to help the university keep this title. BNN reporter Mackenzie Edmondson has more.
The Little Niagara River brings nature onto the campus running in front of the new Davies Center. However, some dead grass on the northern bank is causing an eyesore for some. A new project hopes to restore the prairie ecosystem that was once there.
And the initial intent was to, the entire length along the campus grounds, we were going to recreate a prairie.
But this project is not just the responsibility of the maintenance crew. An outside business has partnered with the university to make the restoration more manageable.
We're working with a group called Prairie Restorations out of Minnesota, and they came in and have sprayed the side of the stream for now. They've been in here twice. And later this fall, they're going to be they're seeding it in a dormant state.
The Little Niagara was not always as we know it. The river has changed greatly since the construction of the new Davies Center.
Well, when the Davies Center was put in about 4 years ago, we also had the DNR come in and redo the creek because it had channelized, and we were trying to slow down the erosion on the sides and slow the water down. So in order to do that, they flattened out the bottom of the stream.
This restoration has been years in the making, but Hutchinson says the project was originally delayed due to money and staffing concerns.
The initial funding did not go through for that. And there was also concerns about the maintenance of it, because it was a 2-acre area that we were talking about, and we have a limited staff, and this is a very high-profile area, so we wanted it to be successful and to work.
During the restoration, the south bank will be maintained as usual. Students can use this bank to access the river for research. Although there is no guarantee, Hutchinson hopes the river will thrive with aquatic life. The Little Niagara Restoration Project will include 2 phases. After restoring the section of the river in front of Davies, the focus will then shift to the section between the library and Putnam Hall.
There's no word yet on how long this project is supposed to take. Hutchinson estimates it may take up to 5 years for a successful prairie to grow here. With Blugold News Now, I'm Mackenzie Amundson.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Students should not expect any major delays during the restoration process. What would you give up for your First Amendment rights? That's what one student organization wants to challenge with Free Toppers Pizza. The Society of Professional Journalists will host the First Amendment Free Food Festival on Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the campus mall. It's an event to make students aware of their First Amendment rights while enjoying free pizza. The First Amendment Food Festival is sponsored by TV10, Blugold Radio, the UW Eau Claire Communication and Journalism Department, Wisconsin Public Radio, and WQOW Channel 18 News. Singers at UW Eau Claire have a reason to be excited next week. Two-time Grammy Award winner Sylvia McNair will guest teach 2 master classes on vocals and perform on Friday. The classes are from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Haas Fine Arts Center Room 143 and from 2 to 4 p.m. in Gatner Concert Hall. Both classes are free and open to the public. Well, that wraps up Blugold News Now Halftime Edition. My name is Brian Liga. I'll join you at the next Blugold football home game halftime. Thank you and have a good night.